So today we have the honor and pleasure of interviewing Alon Heike, who's the co-founder and CEO of Galileo Wheel. So for many years, maybe many millennia, people have been saying it's not a smart idea to recreate the wheel, right? It's a cliche, don't recreate the wheel, it's an inefficient thing to do. But Alon and his team, with Israeli chutzpah, have decided to recreate the wheel.
Exactly.
Tell us why you're recreating the wheel.
Yeah. When we think about wheel, we always think about our cars, and we have wheels. And wheels, the current tire industry, what we call pneumatic tires, are very good for roading, and they're there for 100 years. Yeah, we suffer from flat tires and we hate that, and none of us are thinking about that these wheels, when they go for agriculture or construction use, they go off-road. And when they are off-road, they're not ideal. There is a better way to work off-road and to make an off-road tire. As you can see, it looks like an accordion shape. Mm-hmm. And this accordion shape gives you all the flexibility on that direction, so it's a very smooth ride.
Is it like what you say, having a shock absorber in your tire?
Yes, in a way, okay? Yes, okay. But it's also enable the tire to be hybrid between a tire and a rubber track. Okay. So when you go off-road, it enables you to have a huge footprint, a very long footprint. If you have a bigger footprint, you will have a bigger horsepower transferred to the ground. So you could do that work much faster, smoother, and not destroying the grass. But the more important part for the farmers, but also for everybody, because we pay for the food eventually, and for the shortage of food, is that the fact that big agricultural machinery like combines and tractor, they compress the ground. And soil compaction impacts their ability to provide enough crops to feed the world. Mm-hmm. And the bigger footprint you have, the less soil compaction you have. The less soil compaction, you have more crops. So it's a very economical way to make a better machinery for agriculture.
So what is your edge in the market? What sets you apart in the whole area of tire production?
We are competing against the solid tires that are out there, and they're horrible for the world, you know.
They use so much rubber, I guess. A solid tire.
It's a very old version of a stone age wheel. Right. Okay, and it's made of rubber. It has zero flexibility and zero traction. Okay, but it's used because there's no punctures there. Right. So many vehicles are using that. So this is our skid steer, telescopic machinery, and others, let's say construction businesses use that solid tire. So we replace that. So we are better, and then we don't have punctures as well. Right. So we are doing the same, and we cost half the price.
How does it affect my bottom line economically? How does that break down to make me more efficient as a business?
You spend less money, you get more hours. Immediate return, okay? Mm-hmm. Immediate return, okay? Because it costs less, okay? Now, if you compare it to a traditional tire, we cost a little bit more, but because you get much better efficiency, we save up to 30 to 40%, depending on the ground, on your fuel, on your walk hours out there. And in addition, we improve your crops because we don't compact the ground.
Are there any other aspects in which you're making life better for the world?
Yes, it's either airless or run flat, so you never had a flat tire off-road, and this is very important.
You never have a flat tire off-road?
Yeah, you never have a flat tire because you're either airless or run flat. Either you get a puncture and you can finish your day, or it comes from zero, starting with zero air pressure anyway. Mm-hmm. So it's airless tire.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
So right now you're focused on the agricultural industry. Does your vision go beyond that for the future?
Yeah, first we're covering all the off-road mobility. Vehicles. So it's agriculture, construction, mining, military. So all this spectrum, huge spectrum. So it's a very big market. So it's about $20 billion a year of tires for off-road.
So you have a big vision. We love big visions. What do you need to get there?
Okay, we are well funded, but we are always looking for additional funds in order to build more factories. We have a new factory. We are building a new factory here in Israel.
Fantastic.
We have other factories in India and in Europe that we are building or creating partnership with local manufacturers. We need more. So we need investors to build more factories. We need farmers or dealers in the agriculture business, in the construction business, that would like to help us push the product to the market. And we need key opinion leader, I would say, that would say, this is the future, I want to be part of it.
Well, thank you very much. More power to you. And to all of our Arise Alliance members, what a beautiful story. It definitely fits within the grid of what we like to talk about, which is Israeli technology, which is innovation for good, tackling some of the greatest challenges facing humanity in a commercially viable way. If you know any business people in the area of transportation, vehicles, tires, agriculture, make sure to connect them to Alon. More power to you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. My great-grandfather, Abraham Myers, was a Jewish businessman from Darmstadt, Germany. Unfortunately, Darmstadt was the first city that was boycotted by the Third Reich when they were calling to boycott all Jewish-owned businesses in order to cripple the economy of this community. We created Arise to make sure that that will never happen again. As anti-Semitic voices are rising once again around the world, and there's even this insidious campaign calling to boycott Israel, boycott Israeli companies, to isolate our economy, we want to do the opposite. We invite you to join our alliance and to help us by standing against these lies, spreading the truth about Israel, combating anti-Semitism, and creating more connectedness between the Israeli economy and the international community, which will just create security for Israel's future. Please sign up today to become a member of the Arise Alliance. Thank you so much.